What if the void we feel in our modern lives isn't a problem to be solved with more money, better jobs, or perfect stability, but a call from the soul for a deeper reality? Carl Jung, the father of analytical psychology, once wrote that the craving for alcohol, and by extension any addiction, was actually a spiritual thirst of our being for wholeness. He famously noted that we use spirits to try to find the spirit. In the novel, Beyond the Purple Zenith, we witness this theory play out in the life of Robert. He is a man who has achieved the American dream, yet feels a black hole in his heart. When he discovers a mystical plant that offers him infinite ecstasy, he is forced to choose. Will he continue to rely on an external anchor for peace, or will he finally face the personal truths required to fill his own void? Today, we're looking at why, according to Jung, the only way to beat a shadow is to step into the light of the zenith. The narrative of the novel Beyond the Purple Zenith serves as an allegory for addiction and recovery. Several quotes align closely with Carl Jung's theory on addiction, specifically his belief that it often represents a spiritual thirst or an attempt to fill an inner void with external substances. Part 1: The Inner Void and Spiritual Thirst. Jung posited that addiction is often a misguided search for spiritual wholeness. The protagonist, Robert, exemplifies this through his persistent feeling of emptiness, despite having material success. The initial void. Even with all these blessings, Robert felt there was a void in his life, a hole in his heart. Misplaced search for meaning. He developed his goals according to the outlooks and beliefs of others, gaining access to an opportune and fortunate future. Some opportune and fortunate future it had become. Was this all there was? The desperate need for relief. Normally, the thought of dealing with something like this would tear him apart. But even with all the apprehension attached to this giant incarnation of tension in his life, as he kept his hand upon it, no anger stewed within him. Part 2: The Substance as a Catalyst for Bliss. Jung noted that alcohol, or substances/behaviors, provides a temporary artificial sense of the oneness or perfection the individual craves. Robert's interaction with the plant mirrors this chemical satisfaction. Artificial perfection. Robert was attempting to rescue the plant from obliteration for his own personal gain, for touching it made his whole sense of being feel like perfection. The escapist high. Robert could only explain these new sensations as orgasmic, as his entire body reaped 3 times the pleasure and benefits of first contact. Dependency for daily function. If only he could fit that tree in his car, to hold it and feel it, and to be in that blissful state again, where he felt like everything was going to be okay. Jung's Spiritus contra Spiritum, or spirit against spirit. Jung famously told the co-founder of AA, or Alcoholics Anonymous, that Spiritus contra Spiritum, using spiritual power to fight the craving for spirits, was the only cure. The flower at the zenith of the plant explicitly addresses this by telling Robert the power he seeks is actually internal. Internal versus external power. All of the powers I have granted you are powers already within you. The choice to relinquish the crutch. The more you use my powers as a means of granting a feeling of fullness in your life, the less you will use your powers as a means of granting the reality of fullness. Acceptance of truth. But until he used that gift by accepting his personal truths, his important part in the cosmos would be void of so much potential. Author's context. In the acknowledgments, Ian Cardenas confirms the book's connection to these themes, stating, "Writing a novel is a journey of endurance, but it pales in comparison to the journey of recovery." Thank you all for watching. Please like and subscribe because we're going to be exploring the Jungian archetypes hidden within Beyond the Purple Zenith, from the Anima that drives Robert's carnal distractions to the wise old man who hands him the keys to his own evolution. So stay tuned. Those are coming also. The Anima part is about his relationship with Flora, and the stuff that I put in the book related to their relationship, there was a purpose there that was deeper than sexual, so please don't get that confused with just pure lust, because it wasn't. And of course, the wise old man archetype, we know what that is, and I'm looking forward to going over that. So thanks for watching.